We stay with hockey, where the Bonnyville Pontiacs opened their exhibition season against the Lloydminster Bobcats last week. The Cats handed them a 7-1 beatdown, so you can be sure that last night in Bonnyville, the Pontiacs were looking for some redemption and the team's first win of the preseason as the two clubs faced off against each other for the second time in a week. We go to the RJ now, where in the first, it will be the Pontiacs who draw first blood as Tanner Dusick cashes in the rebound from the point. It's 1-0. Late in the frame, Pontiac's defenseman Blake Leask makes the nice rush and finishes off with the give and go with Jake Towers. It is 2-0 after 20, but that changes quickly in the second. Off the face-off here, Bobcats' Lyndon Lewis will put one home. He snatches up his own rebound to make it 2-1. Then just over a minute later, Troy Kloss leaves the 2-on-1, and he will score a softie on Alex Wallagluck to tie the game at 2s. So we'll go to the third, where it is now 3-2 for the Ponds. Brett McNevin steps across the blue line, and Wallagluck misplays the long shot. And just like that, we're even at 3s. But with just over a minute left in the game, Jackson Dudley with the dirty dangle goes straight upstairs. That is your game winner. Pontiacs take it 4-3.
Overall, I liked our guys' response to a couple different situations. Obviously, getting up 2-0 was a big key for us. They come back and tie it, but we just keep going to work. And then, again, they tie it in the third period. And I thought maybe our best hockey of the night came after it got tied 3-3, and we find a way to get the winner.
It was great to actually get that first win, as you said, and we got out to a great start, obviously, and then had our slip-ups at the second period and stuff, but we stuck with it, pull out a win, which was pretty good.
Now, I did have the chance to talk to Coach Curran today about the state of his final roster. Well, he wouldn't name names, and I can tell you, based on the sound of his voice, he has had a difficult time since last night's loss, but he has managed to get his team down to 29 or 30 players, meaning at least another 4 players will be let go by the time Friday's home opener is here. Now, speaking of that home opener, once again, it's time for me to let you in on my latest plan. I figure, hey, if I can live on a roof for a week, why can't I live out of a vehicle? So the new look Bobcats deserve to see and hear your support Friday when they open their season against the Pontiacs. So it's time to sell at Civic Center once again, folks. This season I am asking for your help to get me to the game. Here's the deal. 775 season seats are sold. There are 625 to go before we can officially sell out the Civic. So I will load my life into a vehicle on Tuesday morning, head out to Bonnyville. Now for every 4 tickets sold, I can drive 1 kilometer back towards Lloyd. If we don't sell out, I can't get to the game. That is exciting. It's going to be a good weekend of Labor Day Classic action. Well, we continue. We go back to local sports for you, where earlier in the cast, we showed you how the Pontiacs cracked the win column for the first time this preseason against the Bobcats. And while he didn't put the puck in the net for the Pontiacs, the team's co-captain Kevin Carthy contributed to the Ponds' 4-3 win in more ways than one. On this week's Superstar Next Door, Matt Schumann tells us how Kevin has elevated his game and the players around him.
Just like any other kid growing up in Canada, hockey was the sport of choice. But Kevin was also involved with soccer, and when it was time to choose what path he wanted to take, well, the decision was fairly easy.
Once soccer kind of got more into like rep leagues or whatever they call it, I had to make the decision. I mean, it was too hectic, so stuck with hockey, and I'm glad I did actually. So.
The 5'9", 175-pound Edmonton product will be going to his 3rd season with Bonnyville, and to give him a little more jump in his step, Coach Mercier named Kevin as one of the captains to lead the Pontiacs into the upcoming season.
I love the fact that you see guys looking up to you, and that just puts more onus on you to come to play every day and makes me better as a player. So I love that and forced me to be better, and I'm happy for the challenge.
Heading into his final season with the team, Kevin will be looking to earn himself a college scholarship, but he doesn't want to look too far ahead and just wants to get through this season first.
Depending on how my season goes, I got to work. Can't really focus on that, and just got to play hockey and have fun. I mean, it's my last year, right? Don't want to dwell on that too much. I mean, it's kind of out of my hands except for what I do on the ice. So just got to play. I mean, make my teammates better, and obviously it'll come full circle, I think. So.
Matt Schumann, New Cap Sports.
Brought to you by your local BRP dealer. Power Merchants of St. Paul, Norsask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster, your local BRP dealers.